So one of the accessories I got for the Yoder is the wood-fired oven. And we're gonna use it today to do a pizza. This will really be the first time I've used it. I have heated it up, but we're gonna put it to the test. So I'm gonna turn the temperature, just gonna turn it all the way up to 600. The only thing that makes me nervous about that is I'm going to use a pre-done crust because that's what I have, and I just want to try this. So we're gonna make it work. So we'll go inside and get our pizza ready and bring it back. Okay, so Sam's had these bubbly crusts in like a 10-pack or a 12-pack or something, I don't remember. But I decided to try them so I could test out the old wood-fired oven on the Yoder. So we're just gonna add the sauce. They actually came with these little sauce packets as well. And we're gonna use it. So again, this thing's gonna be so hot, and with this crust already cooked, this is an experiment. But we'll see how it works out. Okay. All right, got a little spoon here. We're just gonna spread that sauce around. All right, next thing we're gonna add, I have just some Italian seasoning here. That came in the camera, but we're just gonna sprinkle some on. Give a little extra flavor. The other thing we're gonna do is add just a little red pepper flake. I'm not gonna add a lot, and I can show you why in just a second. I'm apparently having trouble adding any here. There we go. Here we go, just a little bit. And one of the reasons I'm only adding a little bit is because I've got some of my red hot pickled onions here, which if you haven't seen that video, go back and look, it's really short. These things are awesome, and I think they are gonna be really good on pizza. Just happened to think of it when I was out grabbing cheese and pepperoni from the garage fridge. And I thought, ooh, those would be good. All right, get this glove off here. And next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of the pepperoni I'm gonna use under the cheese. I like that burnt, crispy pepperoni, but I also like some that isn't. So I'm gonna add that. This is actually gonna be loaded with pepperoni. Really easy to overdo cheese, which I like a lot of cheese, but I'm just not sure how it will react in the oven and be on this pizza. So I'm gonna, for the first time, not gonna use a ton. I'm gonna use more than that though. Try to get it to the edge, but I don't really want to have to clean it off the pizza stone or the cooking stone. So I'm gonna try to make sure it doesn't roll off. There, that's probably pretty good. And next, add more pepperoni. So hopefully these will crisp up under that high temp oven. Here we go. A couple more there. Try to get it to the edge. Nice. All right, so we're gonna let the cooker continue to come up in temperature. It's probably only been 15 minutes. So we're gonna let that stone really get heat soaked, and we will bring you back and we'll cook this bad boy. Okay, the cooker's up to temperature, but I really wanna check the stone. So I've got my infrared thermometer here, ThermoPro, and we're just gonna check that. I don't use this one very often, but 635 degrees on the stone. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna grab the pizza. We're gonna get this bad boy on there. So bring you right back. All right, here we go. Got our pizza, let's get her on. You can definitely feel the heat coming down from the top. So I'm gonna leave the camera rolling, but I'll edit out the boring parts, and we will get this lid closed, and we're gonna give it like 2 minutes and then take a look. So bring you back. Okay, we are almost 2 minutes in. I'm getting nervous. I want to take a look. Oops. Looking good. Needs another minute or two. Some of the edges are getting dark, but I'm gonna leave it for another minute or two. I want that cheese to sort of darken up. And so we're gonna go 1 more minute. Okay, this has been on exactly 3 minutes. Ooh. That's looking pretty perfect there. Some dark around the edges, some of the pepperoni has crisped up. Cheese has gotten a little brown, looks great. The only thing I'm nervous about is the bottom of the pie. I hope it's not burnt, but we're gonna find out. Pass or fail, you'll see it. I'm gonna give my thumbnail and we'll go inside. All right, so you saw the picture of the bottom of the crust. Not too bad. A little brown along the edges, but honestly, I don't mind that. Next time, if I were doing the exact same thing, I might go a little below 600, maybe go to 500 and see how that does as far as finishing the pizza and making the crust even better. But I intend to do some real crust too. So again, this is the pre-done crust. My pizza cutter is nowhere to be found, so we're gonna use this big cleaver to cut our pie. I'm not gonna try this on camera, just trying to keep this video short. There we go. So if we look under, I'm gonna take a chance here. So that's not too bad, really. The crust is crispy. And if I do say so, the ingredients on here are perfect. A little spice, those onions are so good. All right, I'm calling that a success. Can't wait to use more of that wood-fired oven. We'll see you next time at BuQeye BBQ.